Welcome back to Speak Truth to Life, the podcast, where I talk about trending topics or interesting things and my take on it. My name is Mocha Sistah, and welcome back to the channel. So, I saw this random article, and it was interesting to me. Here in the United States, a lot of times, and other countries that are more liberal countries, where there's more freedom, like Canada and United States. There are a lot of citizens in these spaces that they're not happy with a liberal leadership, and they often have think tanks, they have conversations with other people, and they decide that, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. I know quite a few people who are expats, used to live in America and decide they want to move somewhere else. Bottom line is, it's all a choice. However, when moving to another country, let me ask you two questions after you listen to this podcast. One, would you move to another country, and where would you move? And I'm going to put my answers down in the comments too. Two, have you or do you know anybody that moved out to another country, and what was their suggestions in preparing to move? I know those are deep questions. I ask this because a Canadian couple who are YouTubers actually, they decided they wanted to move out of United States. I mean, out of Canada. And they said, I want to be where it's free. I want to have more opportunities. I want to move. And there's nothing wrong with going there. However, they made one fatal mistake. They did not research the rules and regulations in regards to money and how they can have access to the money that they transfer. This couple, it looks like their teachers, they decided to take 10,000 or more than $10,000 and dumped it into a Russian bank, thinking thinking it's like the United States, thinking it's like Canada, where they have more freedom over their funds. In this case, they did not. So let me give you a short synopsis of the situation. Because of the United States having sanctions against Russia, this couple who rolled over retirement savings, funeral money, is frozen by Canada authorities. Yes. Um, because of the Ukraine conflict, even though this Canadian family, they don't have ties to President Putin or his regime, but their money that they rolled over is stuck. So Ingrid Morton, her husband Graham, they've been traveling the world. They teaching English at international schools, and they had a final contract in some country, right? When they decided to move, they did not know they did not know the rules regarding all of that, and so their money is trapped in Russia. They transferred their money back on March 1st of 2022, a week after Canada imposed sanctions on multiple Russian banks. And so um, the wife says, I asked the financial person at our school, can I still send money to Canada? And she said, yes. I went to the bank and it was total mayhem. I said, can I send money out? And they said, yes. So then, in good faith, sent the money. But now the $10,000 was frozen by Canadian government because of the bank it came from, a bank their employer picked, not them. And the wife is saying it's not fair. Don't they know Kazakhstan is a separate country? I didn't send such a huge amount like a Russian probably is going to send. It seems really stupid on their part to lump me with that. So when trying to go overseas, she applied for a permit to release the money, and it's stuck in red tape. It's taken them about a year to get an email back from the person, and you don't know how long this this doggone war is going to take. So let me. I personally, I research a lot of things, And especially if I'm going to another country and taking my money over to another country, and that's why I probably won't end up being an expat, because I got to understand how their finances, how it handled it. And I have a couple friends over in Mexico, a couple poets that I know that went overseas. My thing is, I would have to do extremely a lot of research on the money, transferring the money, when I'll be able to get access to money, can I work digitally or remotely, and how taxation goes. I couldn't just go over there and just switch my money over to a bank thinking I'm going to know how I'm going to get my money back. It's not Canada. It's not United States. You are in that country and their rules. So I thought this was interesting. Um, I guess my next episode with you guys will be about the Risa Tisa situation on TikTok. I'm pretty sure you know about Risa Tisa. She released a compelling 50-part series on TikTok about a toxic relationship. I'm going to do a deep dive on that, but I'm not going to do the same take as most people. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Let me know in your comments, which country are you moving to if you move, or are you just going to stay in your country? Peace.